And action.
All right, people. I'm gonna bring it in today.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Unpacking Black podcast. I am your host, Watt,
And I'm Shelise.
and we are back again for episode 3, and we out the box with it. Do you hear me?
3 happens to be my lucky number, so
I know, right?
I'm feeling the energy today.
Yeah, man. So, like, how was your weekend going into this?
My weekend was great. I celebrated my 30th birthday this past Saturday. I'm still recovering, as we speak, but it was great. It was an awesome weekend. I felt so loved and celebrated.
Not you popped you a multivitamin. You got your
I had to wake up, get my electrolytes, some Pedialyte, some liquid IV.
That's a good question. Like, do Pedialyte really work when you be like just out of it, especially like after a hard night of drinking?
I think it helps. The key to it actually is to get those electrolytes and that hydration in you beforehand. So I've been drinking alkaline water all week leading up to the big shebang. So if you want to have a better recovery, then you got to get those electrolytes, whatever you choose to drink or, hydrate with, you got to do that before the actual drinking takes place.
And you just hit on something that I think the world needs to truly understand and gravitate to. You when you said that what kind of water it was?
Alkaline.
Yeah, the alkaline. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Saban put us on to put all his folks
Rest in
on to
peace.
that one time for the ancestor. But yeah, now man, that alkaline water, bro, it really like, people really do be fucking with it, and it really do be helping people out. And I just want to say this too. If y'all ain't never seen it, go look at Lil Boosie alkaline water commercial. This is the greatest shit ever. Look, so he just sitting up here and he got like the little cup, so like they have to put the like the little dye solution in it, and depending on what color it turns, it'll tell you how what level of acidity or alkaline your water is. So Boosie going down the row, goddamn, dropping drops in the different types of water, talking about acidic.
Yeah.
Acidic. If you ever seen it, it's the funniest shit ever. Like, he hyped up the water.
He definitely needs his own show.
Yeah, most definitely.
Boosie's hilarious.
Boosie is a national treasure, and we must protect him
At all costs.
You damn right. Speaking of which, let's get into it, man. Somebody else that we need to protect, and we got to give it up for the GOAT one time. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Soldier.
Big Draco.
He make it clap, clap, clap.
But now, that brings up some, I was listening to the song, I seen the song started to go viral. I seen people doing it on the TikToks or whatever. So, that's not nothing. It is something in this day and age, but to see somebody have a career as long as he is, and to kind of just always be able to come back in front of people and be a star. We don't give Soulja Boy his props like we should. That's how I feel.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
yeah. I mean, it's you think about it with Crank Dad and she got a dome. Look, I'm telling them before how old I am. I'm elderly too. But
You aging yourself now.
yeah, I'm showing my age right now. So she got a dome shootout, and then during my college years, where I was kind of old anyway, but during my college years, turn my swag on, nigga, that was the motherfucking
Turn my
jam.
swag on. Take a look in the mirror. Say what's up. That was my song. I love Soulja Boy.
Getting money. Oh man, look, hey, bro.
I love Big Soldier.
Man, look, even when he was if you think about it, when he did that Breakfast Club interview, everything.
My gosh, yes.
I think the antics made it seem like it was far-fetched, but everything he was saying was true. So, when he was talking about Drake with the lyrics or whatever, and it's
How he stole his flow.
yeah, but real shit. You go back and you listen to it, you be like, man, this nigga ain't lying, bro.
He's not. Even Charlemagne had his come to moment right there in the interview.
Yeah, niggas was they ain't realize because everybody see Soulja Boy and they be like, well, he be with the antics or whatever, but This nigga is literally like a national treasure, bro.
He a
Like,
30-year-old legend blowing up TikTok. We got to give Soldier his flowers while he can still smell them and represent the legends. You know, shout out to Big Soldier.
hell yeah, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite Soldier Boy song?
Ooh, well, that new one, the new, he make it clap, clap, clap. That's been on repeat. But going back, oh man, there's so many. But I would have to say, oh man, maybe "Kiss Me Through the Phone." That was big when I was in high school. You ain't forget about that one. Don't tell me you did.
No, hey, nah, look. It's just so many hits throughout the years. It's like, hey, man.
79218.
Like, we got to just. And
There's so many.
Not only him as a rapper, but him as a producer. Like, this nigga done made some. Like, he done some things. Like, with Drake, what it was, Nigga, We Made It. When Soulja Boy done other production for people throughout the years. I can't think of it offhand, but we just got to give him his props, like, all the way around, bro. Like, dude is talented, man. Like,
remember Gucci Bandana?
Yeah, Gucci Bandana, Pretty Boy Swag,
Pass it to A-Rap. He has so many songs.
Y'all Trick.
Yeah, yep. Well, yeah, he definitely had many classics. I'm just looking through the list right now. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, nah, that shit, like, it's a long history, man. Like, he is truly one of the greats, a legend, man.
He was big on Bape too.
Yeah, like
Bape clothing.
Like, he always been like at the forefront of a lot of trends, and like we looking at it now, like with this clap trend, like, hey man, like for him to get back in the game and kind of come up. I mean, look, bro, the song, man, look, niggas can't even comprehend the lyrics, bro. Might be the greatest lyrics.
Go ahead, break it down.
Lyrics of this generation. Hold on, let me go to the internet right quick.
Go ahead and break it down for him.
Lyrics. Hold on. Talk to the people while I pull up these lyrics.
I'm just saying, we went from having the whole world crank that Soulja Boy to now the whole world clap, clap, clap. And you got to salute when the song come on. If you don't do the salute, you're not respecting young Soulja.
Yeah, if you don't do the salute, you ain't no motherfucking patriot or none of that. Y'all niggas, y'all want us to stand for the flag. You gotta salute with the motherfucker. Yeah,
you better salute for Big Soulja.
Salute for Big Soulja. Y'all ain't got no love for Big Draco.
I'm so serious.
I took the mask off. I looked at him in the face and I shot him. Hold on, I got these lyrics.
Did you hear? You got it?
So I got it. Okay, so Draco, Big Soulja. She make clap. You ready for these lyrics? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so these lyrics say, she make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. Phantom. She make it yeah, yeah, yeah. She make it clap, clap, clap. 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 Clappity clap, clippity clap. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the lyric part, cause see that right there, like, people don't like.
Those just the ad libs
like,
at this
but
point.
you can't understand the depth of that. Like, there's like literally, bro. Like, when I hear that, it's like, he talking about systemic racism, the government, big pharma. They don't understand. They don't understand what's really going on in the lyrics and how he's setting that up. But let me get into these lyrics some more. They just don't understand. She make it clap. Ride around town with the strap in my lap. Ooh, yeah. She make it clap. I'm trying to grab and then hit it from the back. Told her to drop it down, cause I like that. After I hit it, I be right back. Walk in the club, whip out them racks, blowing on gas. She doing her dance. Oh, Lord. They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
Oh, man.
Not at all. Not ready.
Phantom.
I'm gonna leave that right there.
They better respect it.
You know what?
You either with it or you not.
You know what? When I get up out of this motherfucker, when I expire from this mortal coil, I want a nigga to put that on my tombstone. Just put some Soulja Boy lyrics up there.
She make it clap, clap, clap. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Big Watt.
Yeah. Big Draco Watt. Oh, God. But not like, we really do have to give it up for a big soldier, man, for the one time, and really just appreciate him because he is a national treasure, people. But
TikTok legend.
yeah, you gonna get into you gonna do the TikTok this weekend?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the TikTok challenge. I'm gonna post it in love of the 3rd episode. I'm gonna go ahead and upload it for y'all. So stay tuned.
The Lord. And then look, I got my audio right. Hopefully I ain't having no issues. I got my confidence by it.
Is it recording?
I hope so, people. I hope we'll get to a
Shit, am I recorded?
Oh shit. Well,
I'm good. We good.
But nah, man, I think we good though. I think we good on this end. I hope. Pray to God.
I'm just happy to be sitting here on episode 3.
I know, right? Because 1 and 2, yeah, well, the first one was good. The second one was a struggle because I had a little slowdown. And we bite now. We doing this on the fly, y'all.
I'm back and I'm better.
Yeah. So, what we got up next, man?
We got to talk about that Michael B. movie.
Okay, yes.
Without Remorse, that came out this past Friday.
Okay, yes.
You can catch it on Amazon Prime if you have not seen it yet.
Yeah, not like so like to jump into it, I'll give you my take on it. The movie is cool. What I will say about it is one thing. I mean, like I say this, the action sequences are they pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty cool. What my biggest gripe with the movie is that like things are happening a little bit too fast and there isn't any character development. So it's like it has the potential to be a great movie. You know what I'm saying? Like they got good actors. Like, you know, the story is it's okay. It's a good story, but like they don't develop the characters in a way where you connect with them because it's like, you know, he's a military guy, stop being military, and then niggas coming to
Navy SEAL.
Yeah, but like no, I don't want to get too much of the story away, but one thing that I noticed about it, and it's something that I'm starting to see like it's trending with movies, is that I feel like because a lot of these movies aren't going to like the box office, you know, they aren't going to movie theaters. Whatever's going on, man, they really ain't crafting movies with that type of development. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at like Without Remorse and kind of even going back, like Godzilla was just like, I don't know if it's just because it's action movies and motherfuckers just be like, we don't actually need to write anything. Just put some motherfuckers on the screen.
A bunch of effects.
Yeah, like just put motherfuckers
Get a green
on the
screen.
Yeah, fight for about a good hour and a half. Throw some lasers in there.
The lighting, you know, some smoke.
Yeah. Give me a lot of smoke. I need a lot of dope. and just
throw a helicopter in there and we good.
Yeah, a helicopter. Just throw a nigga out the window. It ain't got nothing to do with the movie.
Broken glass everywhere.
Yeah, broken glass everywhere. Oh man, but yeah, nah, like that's what I'm starting to see about like a lot of movies. Like they aren't actually like they aren't really plot driven. There isn't any real character development going on in a lot of these movies, so it makes you feel like, well, shit, man, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest gripe on the movie. Other than that, it's a pretty cool movie. I don't know if you saw it or not. Did you?
I did not see it. I was under a rock this weekend, you know. It's still a blur. But
well,
I will catch the movie. I'm definitely going to look at it because I'm an actor and that's what actors do. We dissect movies from a different lens. But I mean, I think it's great for them to put out this type of action movie to this caliber during a pandemic. I don't think we've had too many, you know, movies on this level. Like you said, what was it? King Kong and Godzilla.
Like and what that was not the Zack Snyder shit. The Justice League. Like that Justice League movie was like people are saying like, oh, Snyderverse and this. Man, look, the first one was fucking stupid. The first one just like it was all over the place. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. Like you got to be doped up to like nigga, like it's like okay,
Which we wouldn't know anything about.
yeah, we don't partake in none of that because it wasn't making sense. It was just all like the first one was all over the place, and they like whether this director did, you know, like they switched directors and this is it. This isn't his vision. The second one was still kind of just like all over the place. It's just like it was a longer version of just all over the place, just wackiness. Like it wasn't put like the movie was not put together well. Like and I say that because when you look at like when you look at like the Dark Knight Rises series, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
So like all
Shout out
those
to Batman.
yeah, like all those movies were fucking phenomenal. They were kind of like story driven movies. The pace was it was an action movie, but it wasn't just like a whole bunch of action. Like come on man, like bro, look. Like I don't need for all my action movies to be like the Fast and the Furious or some shit like you know like the old 90 movie where
We ain't gotta flip no cars.
yeah, well like the old like 90 movie with like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like even when you go back to them movies, it was still like some dialogue and some character development. I mean, come on, bro. The first kickboxer, his brother died. He had to kick a tree to become a legendary kickboxer. What are you? Oh man, these people they just don't know.
Don't give them the history lesson.
They don't know who we be. They don't know.
Don't take them back in time now.
Yeah, but not like that's like my biggest gripe with the movies, and I don't know if it's because of the COVID or what's going on, but I mean, they aren't really geared toward just like the things that make a story a good story. You know what I'm saying? Like you still need good character development, and they got great actors. It's just like this thing is underwritten. Like I can
Shout out to the cast.
yeah.
Lauren London was in there.
Making her.
I'm glad to see her back on the screen working.
Not that your bestie in your mind.
No, she not. I know she's been through a lot. I mean, I'm sure the world knows she's been going through a lot, so I'm just happy to see her doing her thing.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her on the big screen. You know what? I do want to talk about a scene in there where Michael B. Jordan he gave a gripping performance. So, like, this ain't like it's a spoiler, but it really ain't a spoiler. When you see it, you're gonna be like,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, like well, fuck it then. Look, so he end up in like a Russian prison. He like, yeah, man, these niggas finna come in here and try to goddamn get me up out the game. I ain't gonna tell you what all happened to lead him into that place. But he in the prison, right? So he in that motherfucker. He wrap I guess it was a golf tee around his hand. He take it. He take a little shirt off. Take a little prison shirt.
Not
off.
little shirt.
Yeah, like you know, like the shirt they give you in prison. No, none of this shit fit. It ain't like you got a tailor in there. Like you got to squat and cough and then go over there and get your measurements. He gonna size you up. It's none of that happening when you.
He gonna size you up, all right, but we ain't talking about clothing.
Oh Lord. But anyway, he in there. So like he started doing like some real jailhouse shit. So he take his shirt off and he put it like in the in like the sink, so it's running water and it's wet. And he start grabbing and splashing water all over your body. See, people don't understand. Like in jail, cause my uncle told me that, cause he, you know what I'm saying. He did.
I was gonna say, you know, from experience.
Nah, I ain't have to do this when I went in there, but my uncle told me because he went in the back. See, I was still in intake. I ain't make it that far.
Got it. You was in the holding tank. Got it.
Yeah, that's where I was. So when you go at the bike, you have to know these survival skills. So motherfucker, like my uncle told me, he's like, when you go in there, you got to, like, if you fit to get in a situation where you got to fight the guards or somebody, they're going to try to rush you. He was like, you know, you put baby oil all over your whole body. Now, the way he told me, it was a little bit different than Michael B. Jordan's on. So Michael B. Jordan was splashing water all over his chest and let it run all over the floor. But what my uncle told me, he was like, man, you strip down to your boxers. You lather yourself up in baby oil, and when they come in there, you just get the fighting. And he was like, you got to put it on the floor too. So that's what they do it when you go
slipping around.
Yeah, when you go to jail, make sure you got you something slippery. If them niggas try to bone rush you and take that booty, make sure you put that baby oil on the floor, Put it all over your body. You want to make sure you real slippery.
Don't save them no baby oil.
Yeah, don't say no. And after you done leveled yourself up and the floor and everything, the walls, nigga drink some of this shit too. You got to be real greasy. Cause when you fight for your life, you got to be hard to hold on to.
Michael B was giving us survival skills.
Yeah, so that was some survival skills. So he came down, he was laying the smack down, but what like it captivated me because it was like real. Cause I looked at it, I was like, damn man, my uncle told me something similar to that. So anytime you go to jail, just grease yourself up. Now some of you do.
And if you ain't got no baby oil, go ahead and use some water. It works just as well, according to Michael B.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan had the water in there. He laid the smite down on 3 guards, and he was about to kill them. And I'm going to just leave it at that, bro. But that's a gripping performance. I felt like he really connected with the community and the audience on that.
It was relatable.
Yeah, it was relatable. Make sure you grease it when you go in the pit. I ain't talking about greasing like that. Because some of y'all niggas want to grease your lips and your ass up. No, nigga. No, nigga. See, you booty all your life, and you ain't calling nobody, huh? God. You just gonna lay down and let it happen. You ain't gonna fight back, huh? Oh, God. We bullshit today, y'all. I'm with this shit.
I'm with it. I'm with it. It's Monday. It's a marvelous Monday.
Yeah. Do y'all want to see Young Jeezy kill George Bush? You that nigga from Glenwood that tried to rape me.
Not the snowman.
Oh, shit. It's the wildest shit ever, man. What we got up next?
Oh, did you catch the Breakfast Club interview with Dr.Umar?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Dr. Umar.
They've been on the air for years.
Yeah. Shout out to Umar, man, for coming in and really just recalibrating this society and the people in it. It was a real good interview, man. A lot of things he talked, a lot of things he spoke on were definitely on point.
Yeah, he definitely dropped some knowledge on the community.
Yeah, man. But we got to talk about the hot topic, and I think people, and maybe it was just a nigga maybe it's a nigga sensationalizing this shit. But when DJ Envy was like, and I actually I heard about it before I saw the interview. Somebody told me, they were like, well, what they trying to cancel DJ Envy for? And I was like,
he's trending right now.
Yeah, but nah, like I went back and I seen the interview and I know exactly why they trying to control out and delete this nigga 2 times. Man, what the fuck is you saying? It's almost like people understand, like, and this is what I don't like personally. I don't like when people try to turn this thing into like it isn't what it is. I mean, nigga, if that's how you pay your bills or whatever, like I would prefer niggas to just be quiet and not speak on this shit at all. If it's like, but to kind of come out and object to things that you know clearly are like biased, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, come on, man, we done seen police officers, and we talked about this in episode 2. We done seen like police officers approach white people with goddamn swords and every goddamn thing. These niggas got army guns in the street, and like, come on, man, we done seen them apprehend people that done actually like went on killing
committed
sprees.
A crime.
Yeah, like nah, like these niggas is out here going on killing sprees. Like this nigga in Atlanta that shot all the Asians and shit. Like, come on, man, we see this time and time again where if they want to apprehend a criminal or somebody breaking the law, like, come on, man, they can do it. Like, this ain't nothing. Like, you gotta understand. When
that's what your training is for.
Yeah, like they train you to be like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, them pieces of shit are never making it a Michael B. Jordan movie, or a John Claude Van Damme movie, or a Steven Seagal movie, maybe a Chuck Norris movie. Cause I was never a fan of it.
No.
No. Okay.
It's a no for me. You know, there's a tip right there for Tom Clancy, man. Go ahead and make that movie happen.
Yeah, man.
I want to know if they survive or not.
But not like, so, I mean, when people object to it, and you see these things happen in real life in real time, it's like, man, they got the training to defend themselves. So, and a lot of times people will say, well, I'm related to somebody that work on the force, or I know somebody that work on the force. Like I said before, man, they take an oath you know what I'm saying, to serve and protect, man, and actually not only for them to go home safe, but to keep people safe. And in the larger context of that, like, we don't know all the variables behind that actual situation. So for people to kind of push back against that and insinuate like that officer did the right thing, I don't rock with it, because like I say, man, we see that all the time, where if they don't want to kill you, they won't kill you. Like, shit, we done seen it sometimes where these motherfuckers will die. Like, they'll sit up there and watch another police officer die and still apprehend the suspect. Like, when they white, we've seen that before. We've seen motherfuckers we've seen the motherfuckers.
I don't think any 16-year-old deserves to be shot in the chest 4 times.
Yeah, and that part,
I think one bullet could have stopped that situation, and it didn't have to be in the chest.
well, yeah, like, I mean, a lot of times people are being rational when they think about it. Like, I mean, you in a high tense, like, I will say this, when you in a high tense situation, man, and you got a gun, maybe you're not the person that should have the weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this. Like, I'll give you a great example. Like in England, in Britain and stuff. Well, like in what it is, Britain. Like, their police officers are only allowed to use guns like in special occasions. So the officers on the street, like, they don't actually have issues with gun control. So like, but like, what you will hear a lot about is like people in Britain and stuff, like, they be getting stabbed up a lot. So
Okay, so the gun rate has went down, but the stabbing rate has went up.
well, yeah, because they don't allow, like, they don't allow police officers to have guns, and the citizens, like, if you got a gun over there, like, you the motherfucking man, like, you the top shotter over there, like, god damn, this nigga got a pistol, man. This nigga's
Top shotter.
Yeah, he the top shotter. Full set glide, man, or whatever. Like, oh god. Bomba Claude Ross class. I'm fucking
That's
it
a classic
up.
right there.
I'm fucking it up. I'm being terrible right now. But we on.
No, you're
run.
not. There you go with the history lesson again.
I know, right?
I'm telling you, we're gonna have an 80s episode.
Yes, we gon' yes. But no, like, so,
Take it back.
like, even when you look at that, like, they don't even allow the officers to have weapons like that unless it's like certain circumstances where, like, if somebody, like, if a civilian has got a gun or something like that, then yeah, like, over there they will bring out like actual guns. But other than that, they really don't, like, no. Like, and a lot of them, they be whooping the police ass too over there. That shit be funny, bro. They be having riots and shit. You see the police running, skid. God damn, man.
Just be having a good old time with them.
Yeah. He's got a knife. But
Bye,
yeah.
George.
So, yeah, like that's the thing. But I don't like it when people push back, and then when you really, and what happened in that interview too is that, like, Umar started to, like, really dig into him, and then his logic starts to leap. It's almost like, well, you know, he asked the question like, well, if she was a white girl, would she have gotten shot? And he's like, no. So it's almost like you trying to look over the clear racial element in that situation. It's almost like, man, come on, it is what it is. Just call it for what it is. That's not like, and I don't like that, like, especially when people be like, well, you know, I'm related to a person on the force. So I got people like, yeah, but it's like, that's like, you can't steal, you can't take the side of that, because that's not being a police officer. And if you don't see that in that very moment isn't being a police officer, something's wrong with you as a person, bro. Something wrong with you as a human being. Like, you need to reevaluate seriously, because if you look at that shit and see, like, man, come on, man, this police officer just shot like a fucking kid 4 times in the chest, bro. I don't give a damn if she had a knife. It's almost like, bro,
A kitchen knife.
yeah, you can clearly see that this is a kid, and they in, you know, situation is hot. Like, come on, you jump in and you handle that. Like, come on, man. And not only that, but it's a girl on top of that. So it ain't like you out here. It ain't like it was fucking Odd Man Johnson with the goddamn knife or somebody like it. Like it ain't like we got Hulk Hogan or somebody or Andre the Giant with him.
Not Steve Austin.
DTA don't trust anybody.
Cold.
Yeah, not like you got the Stone Cold on the rock. Like, it ain't even that. Come on, man. You talking, man, this is a fucking kid, man. What you talking about, bro?
This is a 16-year-old girl who needed help, not bullets.
So, yeah, man, I didn't like that. And that's why the world is control out delete this nigga. Like, do you want to cancel your order?
DJ
yes.
Envy trending.
Yeah.
But not for the right reasons.
Yeah, nigga, we finna empty. They trying to empty the recycle bin on this nigga. Are you sure? I've never been more sure.
Angela Yee gonna have a quiet week.
Nah, she next.
She tread lightly.
Nah, like I'm gonna say it because it need to be said. Like, when you actually sit back and watch their interviews, especially a lot of them where they have people that's from that type of community, like I always see like either pushback or it's just like this. It's like it's just things they float over. Like they just don't really be like, you know what? Like you're right. Like like Charlemagne, Charlemagne being the wild card, and he's really not. But like he'll take a deeper approach to a lot of those things. Or he'll kind of like investigate.
Yeah, he really don't sugarcoat too much.
Yeah, like he'll really investigate it, or he'll go deep into it, or if it's just true to him and his experience and what he's seen and believed, then he acknowledges that. The rest of these niggas not so much. The rest of these niggas not at all. Like they be on some other shit where they be like, "Hey man," like they just be all over the place. Sidebar too. I just want to put this out there in the universe. Angela Yee, long time ago. I remember this because somebody told me about it on the message board, and I went and saw the video, and it is true. She showed her titty in a Wu-Tang video?
No. Which one?
She was she did like some work with them like long time ago, and she was in a video, and she showed her titty on it, like the unedited version of the video. She showed her titty.
I'm trying to figure out which video this was. I'm gonna go look it up.
You know what? I'm gonna find it
after this is over. You gonna send it to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go put it up on the Instagram. We gonna get shot the fuck
on the story real quick.
The grand closing. But that really did happen too. That's just a random fact. She showed a titty, bro.
What?
In a Wu-Tang video. It happened.
Well.
I saw it.
I mean,
I synced it.
It's shocking to me because it is Angela Yee, but at the same time, okay. That was how many years ago she showed a titty in a music video?
It was a long time ago.
On BET After Dark. Okay.
Boy, that was the greatest.
It's 2021.
Time. But
it's 2021. Like it is a little shocking because it's Angela Yee, but at the same time, who hasn't showed a titty now at this point? Like.
Shit, they might have me in somewhere with
if it was Cardi B, nobody have nothing to say.
Man, come on, man. Well, yeah, Cardi B showed a titty too, down there.
See, I'm just saying it's 2021. I'm shocked that it is a little bit because it's Angela Yee, but I'm also not shocked because
the world we live in. Well, yeah, but I think this was like back in the 90s though. I remember seeing that shit. I was like, God damn, who this little flat chested Asian boy in the video? Nah, that bullshit. Don't come out to me out here. Nah, this shit was funny though. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. The street.
The glow up is real.
Oh God, you wildin', man. Well,
me. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh shit. Hey,
no.
We ain't going nowhere. They gonna shadow ban us. They gonna make sure.
Girl, he said grand opening and grand closing.
Look, they gonna be like, we want y'all to do this interview. We gonna get there. Ain't nobody gonna be there. They gonna put a hit out on them.
We're gonna have to release the edited version of this one, chopped and screwed.
Hell no, at the rate I'm going, y'all might not never get it. They just gonna have to
be left on the editing floor.
Yeah, we don't leave shit on the floor. We ain't throwing away no food right here. We ain't throwing away no footage right here. If I said it, it's going out. Man. If she said it, it's going out.
Hey, we're not apologizing for being ourselves.
We might have to apologize, but right now, Fuck you.
That we'll cross that bridge when we
Yeah,
get
this
to
episode 3. It's a slow news week. What you want me
it.
to do?
This London Bridge is falling down over here.
All the
Okay.
bridges. Oh, God.
Let's move on to the next topic. I think it's time.
Y'all want to see Young Jeezy kill George Bush?
Not the snowman. So I haven't been on Clubhouse in a few weeks, but I know you frequent on Clubhouse. You know, shout out to Family Ties.
Yeah, fucking with my folk.
But you know, it seems like a lot of the topics on Clubhouse lately have been real controversial. Like, I can't really get into a lot of the topics that are been advertised and being put out there, and people be pinging me in all kinds of rooms I'm not interested in, you know, and I'm not too fond of sharing my opinion about relative topics. Like, some things it could be a certain way to a certain group of people, and it could be a whole different way to another group of people. And it's all like opinion based, and I'm just not too fond of jumping in those rooms. Like, I don't want to debate with you about what I feel in my life is true and correct. Let's talk about facts. If it's not that, then I don't know, it is what it is. But I feel like there's been a lot of black men, you know, relationship topics. And how do you feel about that, being a black man on Clubhouse?
Well, I feel like how I always feel. It's like shit, nigga. We got enemies both foreign and domestic. When I step on the app, it's a bullseye on my bike. Not on your bike, it's on your front too, and on your head, and right there in your forehead too. So shit. I mean, that's what it is. Like, Clubhouse is turning into this thing where it's like we starting to see these really weird, like how would you say it? Like these things that happen on Twitter, like these groups of people forming these like little coalitions and stuff, and so they're starting to migrate, and they're getting on the platform, and they're just sharing insanity. So it's not even like it's a thought, or it's not like they're actually sharing something that drives people or moves people. It's almost like Clubhouse is just becoming a place where people log on to talk. Like, they aren't talking about anything. They don't have anything of value to add to people, or just life in general. And it's denigrating into something where it's just turning into a whole bunch of like male bashing. It's almost like this is the worst shit on earth, because it's turning into a thing where it's like it's the worst shit on earth, because I mean, people are it's just no good. Like, it's like you know, black men, while your nigga nose is sucking up all the white man good oxygen, or nigga, while your big black nigga lips heating up the white man ice water, and just everything.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
what's wrong with niggas?
Let's look and see what topics is trending right now. I'm just curious.
You can go on now, they be like, oh shit,
I want to see.
Niggas, the black man killed all civilization on Mars.
The black man is responsible.
Yeah, the black man is responsible. How the black man?
It says, man drops 2 bands and doesn't realize it. What do you do?
Yeah,
They talking about stealing money from people.
yeah, black man stealing money out the black man pocket that man had to work hard for. Like that, but no, like really.
This one says, preachers do not like each other on here. Let's talk about it.
That might be true. But then, look, I'm going to tell you something about that, too. Even when it comes to them preacher rooms, it's mostly just women in there. So, like, I know, because we had a whole thing. Maybe I share it.
Oh, here you go. You're going to love this one. Black women, come get your flowers.
Lord Jesus.
They got one called Toxic City.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, now, like, it's just really turning into a thing where it's like I know I logged on there because I wanted to kind of find rooms and find people that,
right,
you know, express themselves and their thoughts, and, you know, actually had something worth saying. Like, after I listen to this, maybe I become a better person. Maybe I do something different. And a lot of that isn't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the craziest shit. It's almost like I was actually in a situation or in a room where I'm going back and forth with a female, and it's like she. First of all, I was under the idea. I was definitely under the idea and the impression that once you, as a black person, date outside of your race, and you're like literally outside of your race, you don't get the luxury of speaking on said race. You can be an advocate and you can help out and you can do things for the community and the people, but you don't get to offer criticism because you're not actually being with someone from the community. You know what I'm saying? Like I was under that, like that was the idea that was told to me or expressed to me. And then people be like, well, who said it? Who said it? Like, nigga, I ain't got no fucking tape recorder. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas, this how y'all niggas feel. Y'all niggas.
We need you to cite your source, sir.
What the fuck? Man, this ain't no book report, man. Man, look.
MLA format.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Double spaced. Come on. But now, like that's really a thing. So I'd be like, okay, well, you know, that was the idea or the sentiment that was expressed. Conversely, black women can date outside of their race, and they can still talk about shit about black men that they don't even have to deal with because they're not actually dealing with a black man. And then they'll tell you, well, my, you know, we got black brothers, and my mailman black, and the butcher, he black, you know.
Not my mailman black.
Yeah, so it's all like, oh, the bomb that I gave. No, you can't say that because black men, you can't be a black man with a decent job. You got, well, the homeless black man on the corner.
It. Oh, God.
I gave him $1. So it turns into that type of shit. So it's like, it's just really uncool. And
I definitely agree with you 100%. I got on Clubhouse, you know, to join acting rooms and different monologue rooms and table reads. And sometimes I do find those rooms and it's a good night and it's fulfilling. And other times I don't find those rooms and I jump into certain rooms and it's just draining, you know, and talking about a bunch of BS. And that's why I haven't been on Clubhouse as much as I used to be, because I don't have time for it. It's like I'm wasting my time having these meaningless conversations, you know?
Yeah, like, it's like I say, man, it's too much of just people wanting to hear themselves be heard and actually aren't saying a fucking thing. Like,
they're trying to be entertaining and draw in the audience, but
the thing is that, like, that captivates no one. Like, that makes no one actually want to come back to you or follow you or listen to what you got to say if you're a person actually saying fucking nothing at all. And so that's what I'm saying.
I agree 100%. You know, Clubhouse itself is a great platform. If you use it for what it's worth and get all that you can get out of it, you know, make Clubhouse work for you. There are topics and conversations and groups that you can follow about almost virtually anything, depending on what you're interested in. So I say use Clubhouse to its best advantage. Make it work for you.
Yeah, I say that.
Don't be on there wasting your time and other people's time when you can be doing something better, you know.
Yeah, I say that as well, but I think that the direction that it's going in, especially for like the black houses, the black community, the black communities of Clubhouse, it's not trending in it ain't trending in a good direction. I'm just saying, like, it being overrun by people that, like I say, at the end of the day, bro, they just want to be heard. Like, they have nothing to add. They have nothing of value. It's like, if we're going to have a conversation and exchange ideas, then at least give me a good idea to go forth in the world with. So even if someone has an idea or inclination, like you got to understand something, like, people's opinions are they're backed by the information that they have, whether it's faith-based information or whether it's like statistical information. So whether it's something a person feels or if it's something a person has like a scientific fact backing them, like, that's what their opinion is formed on. The whole point of debates or exchanging ideas is to give you something to change the way that you view the world. Now, if I'm giving you, like, let's say, for example, you just believe or you feel something is a certain way. If I give you said information and you don't change your idea, now having that that means that you just want to believe in what you want to believe in, and that's fine too. But I don't think that people like that should have a platform or a microphone. Like, I don't think so, because when you just believing in shit just for the sake of believing in it, and I'm talking about things that are not faith based, like, you just, like, that's the dumbest shit on earth. Like, if I give you some information and we aren't, like, I get it with something like religion. That's why I never argue with someone about religion, because it's faith based. It's what a person believes. Everybody believes whatever it is they believe, and it's something that you really can't prove or deny. And even if you could, it's still faith based. That's the whole point of it, to kind of just believe in the idea of something. That's the whole point of religion. So it's like, arguing with someone about their religion and the things that they believe in is counterproductive. It's pointless. You never get anywhere at the end of the day. But things outside of that, it's like, I can give this person facts, but they won't even acknowledge the facts, or they'll skim over the fact, like, well, you know, whatever, nigga, I don't give a fuck about them facts. I still believe in what I believe in, because I'm really not actually bringing anything to this conversation of value. And we must always be mindful of that. So anytime we logging on a platform or doing any of that shit, like,
Yeah.
you have to see the value in what you get.
Yeah, whenever you get opportunity to have your voice be heard, make sure you're saying something that counts, and something that matters. We don't want to keep this stigma of, Black people not having anything to talk about, or not knowing their history. Like, just make it count. Say something that is meaningful, has some depth and some substance. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, you summed that up for me. I went all the way around the world, and you just...
No, it's okay. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. I'm here all week.
Yeah, so for the motherfuckers that tuned out during my rant, that's exactly what I said. I just took a longer time to say it. I had to pontificate.
It was the same, but different, You
motherfuckers, you. But okay, so as we move along, as we move off of the porch, we out of the house, we out the porch. You were telling me about some books you got, man. Talk to the people about them books.
Again, shout out to my 30th birthday that happened this past weekend.
Yeah.
In the midst of that, I got a great gift. Someone got me, a very close friend of mine. Let me not say someone, a very close dear friend of mine got me a Snoop Dogg cookbook. Okay, the cookbook is called From Crooks to Cook. Check it out. He has platinum recipes in there. It is a real cookbook, a very real, very serious cookbook, but it has a Snoop Dogg twang on it, so he's giving you some of his personality in the book. But he has topics from, entrees, dinners, drinks, desserts, munchies. You can get it all here in the cookbook. So I would say check that out. It was definitely a classic gift. And the other book that I actually got in the mail last week, I ordered it off of Amazon. I want to say it was about $24. It's from Elijah Muhammad, Message to a Black Man in America.
Not you trying to eat right. Well, I don't know that shit in Snoop Dogg book. I don't know if it's some good shit or if it's some Auntie Fee shit. Like I was telling you before, man. This shit.
I'm definitely gonna eat good, okay?
Nigga,
I'm gonna let y'all know.
Nigga, once you eat one of them Krispy Kreme hot dogs, all your motherfucking liver you gonna have all the diabetes. Ooh,
he has some good stuff in there. I wanted to express that. Like, it's a real cookbook.
Okay. Once you eat one of them cannabis infused popsicles, don't be wondering why your nose bleeding. I feel dizzy little motherfucker eating this. Like, nah. But you know what? I am definitely gonna check out the I'm gonna check out the cookbook, man. I need to expand, man. Women don't like
check
me.
It out.
Women don't like me and they can't cook. So
ooh, you better get into it.
I know, right? See, I know. Motherfuckers.
And speaking of talking about, something with some substance. Whoa. The Elijah Muhammad book is definitely a classic. If you want to talk about history lessons, if you have not read the book, haven't heard about the book, I would definitely encourage you to get into it, dive into the book, read it, let us know what you think.
Yeah, man, major way Elijah Muhammad, man, gave a lot of great game, and you know, being somebody that Malcolm X came up under, man, and gave him a lot of good tools that went out in the world. And that's a very paramount book that I think a lot of people should read. Like, one thing I will say, like, that we should do more of, just as a community, as a group in this day and age, we should definitely go back and dig into some of them gems, man, that was around during that time, to get that knowledge and that insight to take you to like just the next level, and give you a better understanding of what's going on around you. Because as much as people want to believe things have changed, they really haven't. But it's like everything now is so covert. It isn't as out in the open. It isn't as expressive. So you miss a lot of those things that are real things, and you don't understand because there's no correlation, or you have no reference point. So definitely, you got a gem right there, man. That's a good book. The cookbook is a good.
Yeah, I'm adding it.
I believe it.
I think they're both historical in different ways.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg a legend too.
Bitch, I'm about to put some of this purple Urkel in this lasagna. I got
purple Urkel Mac. No, you did not. No, you did not.
We on one today. I told him, look, boy, this episode 3. This is a slow news. Y'all about to have a fun show. Ooh,
if you didn't come to laugh, you came to the wrong place.
I got Popeyes.
Hey, speaking of laughter, that Kevin Samuels picture you posted on the Unpacking Black IG page.
look, nah, I seen it.
You went into the archives for that.
I seen it on the message board, right? So, I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be, well, I was, because I was like, man, this, like, it's almost like, you know, like, if you got a crazy high school picture and one of your homeboys just posted on the internet or whatever, like, you look at it, you be like, man, yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck I had going on. That was funny. But that was a funny ass picture, man. So, you know, especially with the heat he be getting, you know, because
yes,
they love throwing my man under the bus, man. They love talking about he a little sweet, and then, you know, he done some suggestive things. He done been on his platform, and he done said some wild style cowboy shit to some niggas. So I'm like, bro,
he sure have, and to some women.
Yeah. When he had that man, goddamn, bro, how boy, how big is the candy on the tree, boy? What the fuck? What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Oh my goodness.
Don't you don't. Them some questions you don't need to ask. Like I told y'all before on the other episode, you don't ask no man that. And then he got this high school picture. And look,
it was definitely picture day.
Look, in the picture, it was like, it said he was like on the dance line, or he was a cheerleader or something. I don't know if you know, in my mind, I want to do best case scenario, right? So I'm thinking like he was just one of the dudes, like, you know, they needed a strong young man that, you know, throw the girls in the air because they be doing tricks and stuff. And that's what he was doing. He was launching females in the air. That's all he was doing. And he, you know,
he was a dancer.
Yeah, he might give a little head. Now, you know, he might bop his head to the beat or whatever. But
what?
That's about far as it
Wait a minute.
I ain't gonna do none of that. Nah, I ain't gonna move around. I'm gonna be gangster with my shit. I give a little head bob every now and then. Throw a motherfucker in the air. You know, like that's what I want to believe. Like that's best case scenario. Now, if this nigga was out here, they better not come up with no footage of him doing a split and everything. And he got the little
somersault.
Yeah, no, he got the little thing. You know, they be having the Olympic where they have the ribbon. Nigga, you better not be a ribbon dancer out here now.
It says he was a MHS dancer, and he was a part of the band, and he was in the pep club.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I
don't know either.
I'm trying to do best case scenario in my mind. That's what's gonna make me comfortable at the end of the day. So
it was the Jerry curl / S curl for me.
Now he was out here. Now he was out here hitting them with the baddie pose. now he would try to put a little arch in his little bite to show his shape.
he had the thin belt on, you know, with a couple buttons unbuttoned at the top of the shirt.
Look, no, the funny part is the more I look at the picture, the more I find funny shit in there. This motherfucker was color coordinated. Like he knew he was taking pictures that day. Cause most real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like If you
It's the cream color pants for me.
look, man, look, it's hard to defend it, man. I'm trying to fight for you, but goddamn, you got to give me something to work with. Look,
Do he got the little like shag in the back?
yeah, that's what it looked like. He got that what his name is out there from Texas with the little.
He got the haircut from House Party.
Yeah, man. Now he got the full force going on. I'm trying to.
The full force. There we go.
Oh, now he got the yellow breezy in the bike. Ooh, shit. You know them niggas out there. You know them niggas out there in Dallas. You know them niggas out there in Dallas. That was a thing where they had like a little afro, like a little afro tail in the bike, looking like Super Mario when he eat that motherfucking leaf and turn into a little raccoon will be flying and shit, nigga.
That is hilarious. If you guys don't know what picture we're talking about, please follow the Unpacking Black podcast and you will see there is an old school photo of Kevin Samuels, everyone's favorite, relationship guru, advice advocate. You will see a photo of him in the yearbook back in high school.
You know what?
And it's funny. It's funny if you have a sense of humor. It's hilarious.
Yeah, man. We just here for the jokes. Like I told y'all, it's a slow news. Y'all gonna laugh today. Look, but now, like you look, I'm gonna tell you some shit that funny. This just a sidebar. I'm gonna tell you something that's like a sidebar. We need to acknowledge the fact that Super Mario was a freaky ass nigga because he was around here hopping around in a dominatrix suit. No, let's talk about this. What it was? Super Mario World was 3 when that nigga had that.
You said a dominatrix suit.
Yeah, that nigga had that freaky ass frog suit on. He was out here bussy hopping.
So it had to be dominatrix. It couldn't be like Halloween costume.
No, man, this nigga was a freak. He was a freak ass.
He was in an animated world. He can't be a frog.
It was all kind of freaky shit going on.
Something is wrong with you. I think he was on mushrooms or something because all the little magic tricks he was doing in the game. Now that I think about it,
look, every time he do a drug, it brings something different out of it. He hit that plant, he spin flour, he hit that mushroom.
I never thought about it that way.
I don't know what the hell happened when he get that goddamn little frog suit. He be freaking jumping around. He got damn he get a little leaf. He have a cape on. He got damn whatever he do to get that little tail and the raccoon shit. This nigga like a carrot all fed life. There was some real freak ass shit going on back when I was playing them video games. That's why.
Not you thinking outside the box.
That's why my generation corrupted now.
Playing Super Mario?
Yeah, all that freaky ass shit.
He running into brick walls and climbing down tunnels.
Yeah, sliding down the pole like little dogs eat. Where you think the inspiration got? Look, I should have put that in my long forum post. I should have been like, that was a nod to Super Mario slide down that motherfucking pole. Like, nigga throw up the peace sign.
You know Luigi was high.
Oh shit. Oh god.
You know Luigi was high.
But not to dwell on it.
Anyway.
It's a slow news week, niggas. Come on.
The world, we're going to have some great social issues and hot topics to talk about next week. Hopefully. The world was turning up with me for the weekend, apparently.
Yeah, something going to go on with something, man. I might have to go on a motherfucking binge or go. I do something. Wait, I make some headlines. Y'all need something to talk about.
We don't need you getting in no trouble, what?
Well, that's the whole point, right? I'm trying to look. I'm the bad boy of the group. I'm the Bobby Brown of the podcast group.
But that make me.
Who you want to be? Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant? Who you want to be?
I want to be Ralph. I want to be Ralph for sure.
Oh, you trying to be the lead? Well, you don't be
trying to be.
You don't be carrying no shows. If anybody gonna be Ralph, I'm gonna be Ralph.
No, you just said you was Bobby Brown, so stay over there, Bobby.
But I'm like a hybrid, though.
I'm a David Ruffin your ass in a minute.
Oh, shit. You know what? We got an interesting fact because we just on the bullshit today. But this shit is funny, and this shit is very true.
And you want to be David Ruffin, go ahead. I'm going to be Otis.
So, I'm going to tell y'all something about David Ruffin. People don't realize this, but David Ruffin Like during the height of his career, he was actually with a young lady, and I had this information though.
You sure did. I can't believe
Yeah.
you're gonna do him like
So
that.
no, because people need to know about it. In 1967, he was in a relationship with Tammy Terrell. Uh, yeah, he beat her with a motorcycle helmet, bro. This is the craziest shit on earth. And I don't even think this
With
nigga
a
had a
motorcycle
motorcycle.
helmet?
No, this nigga didn't even have a motorcycle, bro. This nigga didn't have a bicycle or nothing.
Wait, we are not. Domestic violence is no way, shape, or form funny. But how you hitting people with motorcycle helmets and you ain't even got a motorcycle? Like, is this before pistol whipping was a thing or what?
Shit, nigga, goddamn nigga grab the first thing you get in hand. A nigga beat your ass with a trophy, nigga.
With a microphone?
Yeah, whatever you grab in hand, a drumsticks. I'm about to make it. I'm about to
Drumsticks?
Yeah, you about to feel the metronome in this motherfucker. Oh god.
He won't feel the metronome.
Sing this motherfucker the way I said singing, I ain't.
Okay, Ike Turner.
But you know what? Like, if we sidebar like a motherfucker today. This shit's off
Hey.
the rails. They gonna love this.
Hey.
But people don't understand that. Like, they always try to make like a Joe Jackson or Ike Turner out to be like a bad man, but like that was just something that was happening during that time, and like we say, we
Yeah, it
don't
was
condone
a
it.
very popular thing.
Well, I ain't gonna say it was popular, but it was just
It
something
was.
that happened. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more stories like that. Like, you know, I told you about some of the stories. Like, them niggas, like, you gotta think about it, bro. Before the internet and cameras and before people could tell on people all the time, them niggas wasn't there to play with. You remember when I told you about how Prince trying to run Michael
Oh
Jackson?
my gosh. Prince over here trying to run people over with his car. Not just anybody.
Oh, is it?
The
Hey,
legend himself,
yeah.
Michael Jackson.
The purple one. So I'm gonna just tell the story real quick. So James Brown had a concert and Prince and Michael Jackson was there. You know, like, the world kind of always perceived them to be like competitors, but people don't realize, like, they always had, like, I remember seeing
Beef.
not just beef, but they always kind of interacted with each other. I remember seeing a documentary was like their history was kind of like close, because if you think about it, like I was telling you, like, you got to think about it, like Indiana and Minnesota really ain't that far away from each other. And so during that time, like when Michael Jackson was coming into his own, like as a solo artist, Prince was like a up and coming songwriter, and he had done wrote a couple songs. And one thing that I paid attention to that was like, it wasn't weird, but it was just something that kind of raised your eyebrows. Like, he wrote a couple songs for Michael Jackson's sister, Reba Jackson. Yeah, so he wrote a couple. He wrote a couple songs for her, and she had done a couple covers. And I remember seeing this because I was looking at a video where it was like, okay, all the songs Prince wrote for other artists, and she kept popping up. And it was like during the same time, and I remember seeing that in a documentary where it was like, yeah, like Prince was like, they were kind of like they knew each other. Like, they wasn't just no strange nigga. Like, nah, nigga, you came up out of it. Like, I don't know that nigga. Like, nah, they knew of each other, even if they didn't have a personal close relationship. But yeah, so telling the story, like, James Brown had a concert. Mike came out there. Mike, you know, being the entertainer he is, put on the show. And so Prince came up. And he danced. But you know, Prince, like, come on, man. Like, Prince is, you know, he was trying to beat Mike at Mike game. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mike is an entertainer. Like,
Now he tried to upstage him.
yeah, so Michael Jackson is a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an entertainer. Prince had moves too. I ain't gonna hate on Prince. I'm not gonna hate on. I'm not gonna downplay his moves, but it's like if you playing 2K and this nigga dunk level at 100 and you on it like 89, like, you ain't sorry, but you just ain't where he at. So then Prince get into some other stuff. He start to try to play the guitar, but the crowd ain't really responding to it. So Prince started to swing on, like, it's a prop light pole, and so he starts to swing, and then the prop falls over with like Prince. So like Prince night was going bad. It was hard. So this nigga ended up like leaving the place on his bodyguard like back. And so Quincy Jones kind of tell a story like what happened after that, because Quincy Jones was there too, and he say, man, you know, Prince tried to run Michael Jackson over with a car, and this at the time when, you know, like Quincy Jones, he like niggas was like he was old, he talking crazy, but like nah, like the shit really did happen. So like that's a thing, like yeah, like. And then not only that too, but Prince Prince was supposed to be on the bad track. I remember him having an interview with Travis Smiley, and he kind of spoke to it. But Quincy Jones said what happened is Michael Jackson said Prince a version of the song Bad, and Prince sent him back, and he had that redid the whole song and gonna tell the nigga this how you supposed to do it. Nigga,
not he petty.
Big petty. Hunty.
Prince is funny.
Like that really happened.
He done redid Bad and sent it back. That is just rude, okay, and unnecessary. Prince, rest in peace.
But you know what, man? Like both of them were legends and icons. And one thing I hope in Prince vault, bro, like I hope somewhere him and Michael Jackson got like a dope ass album, like.
In the archives?
In the archives. Because they say he got like thousands of songs. In my mind, I hope that like they got some shit like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah.
Some unreleased tracks?
Yeah, like, I want to see shit like that. Like imagine if Gucci Mane and goddamn Young Jeezy had like, not even a lot of tracks. Just give me like 8. Just give me like.
A little EP?
Yeah, like, just give me a EP with just hardest producers, hardest motherfucking lyric niggas just going in doing their thing.
Yeah.
I can dream. I guess as a musician, I dream. I can dream.
I think there is some unreleased Prince and Michael Jackson tracks we don't know about.
You believe
I can see
too.
that.
You're a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It better be. If they didn't, damn it.
Hell yeah, no, man. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all niggas know each other, man. Squash that. I know, I see Quincy Jones. Man, y'all niggas squash that shit, man. Get in there, man. Like Prince, man. You
do it for the culture.
Yeah, Prince, man. You get on the guitar mic. You get in there. Hit the vocal. Man, we finna make
He orchestrating the whole thing.
Y'all niggas gonna do it, or y'all gonna have to fight me. Well, you know that's how it is when you the big homie. Y'all niggas better squash that shit, or we can all fight. God damn. Yeah, shit,
I just want to fight him though, not you. Wait a minute.
No, I'm gonna beat both of y'all niggas. Not beat dog Quincy Joe, beat Draco Quincy.
Soldier. Well, I think for a Monday, it wasn't too shabby.
No, it went. And we been in the pod for a minute, big dog.
Well, you know, we killed time like it's nothing.
No, we just had fun on this one, y'all. Yeah.
Time be flying by.
Shit slow this week, bro. What you want me to do? Yeah, man. You got anything else before we get up out of here?
No. Not really. I'm gonna have to go, see what it's like, being 30 now, and see if I can wake up on time for work tomorrow.
You ain't. Man, make sure you got your life alert on, nigga. You might got
just in case I fall.
Yeah, you might fracture your hip trying to get out of bed.
I'm in the 30 club now, y'all. Got my AARP membership. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm old now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was in my 20s, I could just do everything. Being in my 30s, sometimes waking up, gotta get up early in the morning and shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I had a wheelchair, I would sit down in that motherfucker to get dressed for work and brush my teeth. Cause some days, like, I'll be working so hard or whatever, like my back would be fucking killing me. Like I was taking like all kind of shit, like goddamn a leave and shit to get through the pain, hip hurting, back hurting. So I was like, I just thought about that just now. Boy, if I had a wheelchair, I'd roll right in that goddamn bathroom and brush my teeth. Yes, I would, nigga.
Straight from the bed to the ECB?
Yeah. I'd take it everywhere. Or one of them electric scooters like them fat folk be having when they be in Walmart.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You silly.
Shit, you ain't gonna be able to put no groceries in that basket, but ironically enough, you are fat. You are going to die. Like how old my 500-pound life be that little white man. If a motherfucker be coming in that be 900 pounds, you are fat. You're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
That's a
eating the
good show.
salad. You wanna put neck bones in the salad? You're gonna die.
Neck bones in the salad.
You
Oh
fat. You're gonna
gosh.
die. You can't wipe your own eyes. You wipe your eyes with a bed sheet. You fat. I don't want to hear it. Get out of my office. You're fat. You're gonna die. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Go home. Eat a pizza. Hey, that shit funny too. Before we get out of here, on my 500-pound life, I see them two fat ass niggas in the front seat. They ate a whole pizza box. I'm talking about to get like, they wasn't like no little pan pizza, man. That motherfucker had
Like the
about,
New York Giant.
yeah, they had about 12 slices in each box. Two big fat ass niggas sitting up there. They had to order about 30 boxes. That was for their family. But this,
Oh my
it was this
gosh.
fat nigga and his sister. He gonna get a whole box and she got a box, and these motherfuckers just driving back to the crib eating a whole box of pizza. It's almost like, bruh,
Hey, that's how they got there.
nah, we
Exactly that.
got, like, nah, this ain't no. In the words of the legendary young LA, cause we out here, we pay homage to all the goats. Young LA.
Yes.
You ain't ordinary, bro. You ain't ordinary. So, hey, man. Before you get out of here, man, you want to plug your socials? Because that's it for me.
Yes. Yes. Another successful episode. I'm Shelise. You can follow me on Instagram at Shelise_with_the_melanin.
And I am Watt. Y'all can follow me at Watt1Band on all socials. Also, man, follow the Unpacking Black podcast. We put up a lot of good content up there. We put up a lot of funny stuff. So you'll definitely be entertained and informed throughout the day, every day. So, man, go ahead, jump over there, man, and hit that hit that follow button. And also, if you listening to this on the tube, man, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so y'all can be informed when we get up, when we do what we do.
Yes, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. There will be weekly episodes released. You don't want to miss nothing.
Yeah, don't miss nothing.
And we what?
Oh, you know I gotta hit them with my slogan. And we out the box with it. Do you hear me?
Yep.